49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Tonight on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, section playoffs are here, and we have the thrilling highlights. You'll see Sacred Heart Cathedral and Lee, Washington and Lowell from Oracle Park, and James Logan takes on Clayton Valley.
We have exciting softball with Heritage and James Logan, lacrosse finals from the CCS, and the story of the Lee water polo star overcoming the violent death of her father. It's all right now on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Let's start this week with action from the CCS Division I playoffs. The Live Oak Acorns finished their season winning 8 out of 9 games to earn a share of the league title and the 7th seed in the Division I playoffs.
The Acorns taking on second-seeded Mitty. The Monarchs finishing second in the very tough West Catholic League in both the regular season and league tournament. Live Oak and Mitty kicking off our playoff coverage tonight. The Mitty Monarchs introduced as the 2-seed host, 7-seeded Live Oak. Top one on for the Acorns, Ethan Lopez, and the catcher sends a line shot over the left field fence. A 2-run blast for Lopez and a 2-0 Live Oak Acorns lead. Here's why the Acorns are so dangerous. 2 great starting pitchers, including the UCLA-bound senior Landon Stump, who gets the K there. 2 out and a runner on for Live Oak in the third. Michael Volkman slices it down the line in right. A clutch RBI single for Volkman. Diego Castellanos scores. It's 3-0 Acorns. Mitty gets one back here with a runner at third. David Estrada rips it past short. Scoring is Luca Brasillo, and it's 3-1. Same score, bottom 4. Brasillo slices one to right, a clutch 2-out hit, and it's 3-2 now. Now, first and third, 2 out for Mitty, and the Monarchs try the fake steal play as the runner stops between first and second, but Aiden Keenan, playing second for the Acorn, plays this one perfectly. As he runs straight at the runner at third, the Acorns get the run down. Mateo Torres the tag, and Live Oak keeps a 1-run lead. That was big. Mitty loads the bases with 1 out in the 6th, but the Acorns get out of the jam as Volkman fields the grounder and gets the final out. The Acorns add on in the 7th. Castellanos slicing it down the left field line. Scoring is a very happy Aiden Keenan. It's 4-2. Next batter is Dom Pereira, who lines a shot to right. Colby Allen scores. Right behind him with a headfirst slide is Castellanos, and it's 6-2 Live Oak. And one more for good measure. It's the guy who started it all with a 2-run homer. Ethan Lopez dropping it into shallow center. Pereira scores, and Live Oak has a thrilling upset win. The Acorns advance to play Hollister in the semifinals next week.
Jake Vanderbrook in Lafayette for an NCS D3 first-round matchup between Encinal and Acalanes. First inning and the Jets are taking off. Here's a 2-hop for the Haley Stripling. The throw of the first is in time. Kali Wong scores 1-0 Encinal. More Encinal this time. Lola Whalen shoots one in the right for an RBI single as Celeste Herchaby scores 2-0 Jets. But the Dons cut the deficit to 1 in the bottom half as Haley Stripling launches this ball out to deep right center. That ball's not coming back. A solo blast for the Rutgers commit. 2-1 Jets. Encinal looking to extend its lead. Here's a shot out the deep center, but Emmy Young makes a phenomenal catch to keep this a 1-run game. But a few batters later, Riley Chadwick finds the grass out and left for a base hit. Herchaby's heading for home, and she's safe at the plate. 3-1 Jets to the 5th. Sherry Lynn Ferrer bloops this one, and this ball stays in the infield for a knock. Alcantar scores from third. 4-1 Encinal. But the Dons answer in the bottom half. Runners on for Issa Orman, who finds a gap up the middle for a base hit. 2 runs would score, 4-3 Encinal. Bottom 7, tying runners in scoring position for the Dons. 2 outs, but Celeste Herchaby gets the strikeout to end the game. 10 strikeouts for the junior as the Jets go on to beat the Dons 4-3.
Sacred Heart Prep takes on St. Ignatius in the CCS Finals. Nikon Shadust on the call. St. Ignatius pulls ahead with 3 quick goals before Ellery Cologne finds Olivia Ripple. The Wildcats lead 3-0, 5 minutes in. Gators on the board here. Olivia Abart with a great pass to Skylar Schramm, who finds the back of the net. The score 5-3 after Ripple navigates around the defense and over the goalie's shoulder to score for SI. SHP scores 2 more times before half, and this Emily Leshkin goal ties things up at 6 apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a ball game. 8-8 before the Wildcats scored 2 penalty shots, including this one by Colin. That would allow St. Ignatius to storm the field here as the Wildcats hold off the Gators with a 10-8 victory to be named the 2023 CCS Girls Lacrosse Champions. Colin and Ripple both with 4 goals in the victory.
Tyler Flipson checking in with Moreau Catholic, fired up visiting Bishop O'Dowd for the CIF NorCal Championship. Bishop O'Dowd was all business. Mariners with a good save, sending it back over. Roan Alviar with the dig. Will Mullen with the set. But Cameron Costi for the kill. Dragons up 19-16 in the first set. Few serves later, Costi takes the dig. Toby Lee with the set to Miguel Anís for the kill. O'Dowd takes the first set, 25-20. Into the second set now. Mariners trying to put something together, but Lee is there for the save. Mullen with the setback to Costi, and Costi with another kill. O'Dowd would go on to win the second set, 25-20. Middle of the third set now. Here he is again, Costi with a monster serve for the ace. This guy is everywhere on the court today. Dragons up 14-4. Match point, O'Dowd looking to close it. Alviar with a dig, Mullen with the setback to Lee, and he smashes it for the kill. And that will do it. Bishop O'Dowd wins it 3-0 over Moreau Catholic and move on to the NorCal D2 Finals with little help from Costi's 20 kills on the day.
Each week, the Rikus Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Hey, 49 a cow high. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yo, it's time to get started. I beg your pardon, but I hope you sharpened up your sword for this Spartan ready for war. Sparks flying on these games though, flames thrown constantly by Kalani Tatro. She the main blaze, smoking up the mound. Look around, it's a no-hitter with no hitters in town. Sounds of a blowout, so not ironically fans wanna see Kalani the Tri-County champ. Back to back. So relax when the damage done. Now landing from some planet comes the one and only Landon Stumps. Outstanding with his 3 runs. He dumps a couple of doubles to become a part of why. 6 pitch innings winning with his 5 RBIs. Every acorn grinning cause it's so nuts. 2 teams well played. Now Landon's about to land in UCLA. Yeah. 49 a cow high. Gary Rikus, Players of the Week. Triggering deep beats, this is Mace. Yay!
The San Francisco Giants present the Baseball Coach of the Week every week.
This week, the Giants honor San Ramon Valley head coach Justin Hughes. The Wolves picking up 3 wins and the East Bay League tournament title last week. A huge win for Coach Hughes and the San Ramon Valley Wolves. Coach Hughes, our San Francisco Giants Coach of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's Dr. Michael Freehill with this week's tip.
A common injury sustained in both competitive athletes as well as weekend warriors is a shoulder dislocation. This is when the ball on the top of the arm, called the humerus, comes over the edge of the socket called the glenoid. In many instances, this will need to be reduced, meaning put back in place in an emergency room setting. Operative management is prescribed in the majority of cases depending on your age, but it's important to establish care with a sports medicine provider to understand the potential risks of another dislocation event.
Coming up, our CCS SunPower Electric game as Lee takes on Sacred Heart Cathedral in the CCS Division II playoffs.
And softball playoffs with Willow Glen and Milpitas. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports presented by US Bank.
The Rikus Center's individualized athletic programs, Core and SMART, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through Core and SMART, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Rikus Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom. Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car?
Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Hey-o! And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, Devcon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. Devcon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use Devcon for their future projects. Devcon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
Introducing Clover Sonoma Organic Blue Moon Milk. A holistic daily ritual made with blueberries and lavender for relaxation. Love yourself to the moon and back with Clover Sonoma Moon Milk.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Reike Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
We are back at Levi Stadium with first round action in the CCS Baseball Division II bracket. The Lee Longhorns were tri-champs in the Mount Hamilton division, the Longhorns earning the 4th seed and an opening round home game.
The Longhorns meeting the Fighting Irish from Sacred Heart Cathedral. The Irish were one of 4 teams tied for 4th in the West Catholic League. Both teams looking to start playoff runs in a do-or-die game played Saturday. It's our SunPower Electric game. Here is Ivan Garcia.
Game. Welcome to Lee High School for the start of the CCS playoffs. In this Division II matchup, the Longhorns take on the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish. Some players to keep an eye on. For Sacred Heart Cathedral, Tate Metcalf lit up the stat sheet this season. The talented junior leads the team with a .418 batting average, 23 RBI, and 6 home runs. The infielder also has 17 double plays on the year. The Longhorns got a hitter of their own. The sophomore Brandon Kim leads Lee with 33 hits to go along with 13 RBI. Number 11 also got some wheels. The speedster has 24 stolen bases this season. Win or go home, Lee hosts Sacred Heart Cathedral in our CCS SunPower Electric game. Fighting Irish get on the board first as Jack Rui hits a grounder to left. Diving grab by Ollie Obenauer decides to hold onto the ball. Barclay Ovale scores from third to get SHC on the board first. Longhorns go into the third inning down 2-0 but score 4 runs to take the lead. Here's 2 runs as Nate the Great Miller pulls a base knock to left. Lance Takamura and Obenauer go home, Lee in front 4-2. Bottom of the 5th, bases loaded for Cole Griffin, who sends a hard hit to short. The runner at second is out, but Griffin beats the throw to first. Don Pinella crosses home. After a wild pitch gets by the catcher, Brian Kim hustles from third to score, getting high fives from his teammates as Lee takes a 6-2 lead. SHC gets one back in the top of the 6th. Runners at the corner. Wild pitch goes to the backstop, allowing Porter Strother to take advantage and goes home to cut the deficit to 3. But the Longhorns add insurance run in the bottom inning. Talked about him in the beginning, and here's Brandon Kim sending a shot deep to center that hits the fence. Dylan Christian scores from first, and Brandon Kim slides to third for an RBI triple. A few batters later, bases loaded for Griffin, who soars one to left center. Finding the gap, bases clearing double for Griffin as Pinella, Brandon Kim, and Carter Williams score. Lee in front 11-3. But don't count the Fighting Irish out just yet. SHC goes on a 2-out rally. Jair Marta sends a hit to left that gets into the outfield. Aaron Lewis goes home. Beckett Montgomery up to bat, and the senior sends a hard shot to left that gets into the outfield. Gabe Millara scores. After not 1, not 2, but 3 straight bases loaded walks, the lead is cut 11-8 Lee. Obenauer comes in to pitch and says, "Enough is enough, I want to go home." The junior gets the strikeout to end the game. Nate Miller got on base in all 4 of the seniors at bats and talks about the team's resilience after the game.
Momentum definitely wasn't there early in the game, but we're a close group of guys. I think as soon as we get something going, we can just take it and run.
In San Jose with the CCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Ivan Garcia, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Tyler Flipson checking in. Milpitas is fired up hosting Willow Glen for the first round CCS Open Division playoffs. The Rams came out swinging. Aleki Ulu flies this one in the right. That falls in and rolls all the way to the fence for a triple, allowing McKenna Campbell and Caitlin Dilbeck to score. 2-0 Willow Glen. Still in the first, Alana Clincy grounds this one up the middle for a base hit. That gets Aleki Ulu home to make it 3-0 Rams. Alana Clincy was also dominant in the circle for Willow Glen. Alana getting one of her 13 Ks on the day to end the first inning. Top two now, Famai Ulu chops one to the pitcher, and when the throw to first gets away, that allows Leah Crawford to score. It's 4-0 Willow Glen Rams. Milpitas brings in a new pitcher, and on the very first pitch, Aleki Ulu hammers this one deep to left, and that is gone. A grand slam for the senior. How about these Ulu sisters? It's 8-0 Willow Glen Rams after two. Milpitas gets one back late. Lynn Lee sends one to deep left, and that is gone. A solo shot from Lynn, but not enough as Willow Glen wins it 10-1 to move on to the CCS Open Division semis, where they'll take on St. Francis next week.
Back to Belmont as Sacred Heart Prep takes on St. Ignatius in the CCS Boys Lacrosse Finals. St. Ignatius on the board first. Max Ripple finds a cutting Jack Porter, who gets in front of the net to score. Mitchell Taylor gets the unassisted goal to get Sacred Heart Prep on the board to end the first quarter. SI scores one more time before Bruno Chapman finds Porter, who goes across his body to score. Wildcats lead 3-1. St. Ignatius starting to run away with it. Giacomo Chapman takes it all the way. Wildcats score 3 more times to take a 7-1 lead. But the Gators stay in it, scoring 3 times before the end of the half, including this goal from Taylor. Fourth quarter now, Hugh Gates finds Cody Hahn, who scores to give the Wildcats an 11-4 lead, which they would hold on to. Not allowing a single goal in the second half as St. Ignatius are crowned the 2023 Boys Lacrosse Champions behind a huge 3-goal performance by Porter. Congrats to the team.
Service Champion is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Ava Hobner from Foothill. Ava plays softball for the Falcons on campus. The senior is a 4-year member of leadership. Ava is the ASB secretary and also runs the advertising committee and planned the Powder Puff fundraiser, which raised over $4,000 for a local breast cancer organization. Congrats to Ava Hobner, this week's Service Champion Student Spotlight. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by all of the Spirit squads around the Bay Area. Here is the dance team from Christopher.
You see that girl with the big tic-tac, she fi gimme the head to the floor, girl, gimme the bend over, girl, and gimme the spit down to the ground, seismic activity. Spin round me, girl, and gimme the top wine, girl, and gimme the body look fine, girl, gimme the
Coming up, NCS first round baseball with Berkeley and San Ramon Valley.
But first, here's our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for softball.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. Meriwest Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Catch the Logan Webb bobblehead on Saturday, June 3rd before the Giants take on the Baltimore Orioles. The first 20,000 fans will receive a Logan Webb bobblehead presented by Chevron. Get your tickets now at sfgiants.com.
And diving is Henniger!
Vamos Gigantes! Get a Gigantes replica jersey presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar and Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk as one of the first 20,000 fans on Sunday, June 4th. Visit sfgiants.com for tickets.
Introducing Clover Sonoma Organic Golden Moon Milk, a holistic daily ritual made with turmeric, ginger, and honey for relaxation. Love yourself to the moon and back with Clover Sonoma Moon Milk.
We are the St. Francis Lancers, and you're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
We are back at Levi Stadium with second round action in the NCS Division I bracket. This one had an upset in the first round with 10th-seeded Berkeley knocking off 7th-seeded Heritage.
Berkeley with an even tougher task in the quarterfinals, meeting the number 2 seed East Bay League power, San Ramon Valley. The game played in San Ramon on Friday.
Adrian Soriano here in Danville for the NCS D1 quarterfinal between San Ramon Valley and Berkeley. The Wolves get on the board first in the first. Max Ellis lines one to center for a base hit. Colin Lencio scores, and it's 1-0 SRV after 1. Julian Ido did a fine job on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. Julian getting one of his 7 Ks on the day here. San Ramon Valley looking for more in the third, but Nikhil Beasley fires a strike to Elijah Fairchild to nab the runner at second. Still 1-0 SRV after 3. Top 5 now, and William Chang hits one to left. That will go all the way to the wall for a double as Jackson Earler scores, and it's tied up at 1. But in the bottom half, Joseph Copeland smacks one deep to left field. That ball is gone. A solo shot for Joseph as San Ramon Valley jumps back ahead 3-2 after 5. Bottom 6 now, and Marco Jones flies one to left. That's deep enough to score Jack McDowell as San Ramon Valley wins it 3-1 to move on to the NCS D1 semifinal, where they will take on the winner of the James Logan Clayton Valley game. Highlights of that game later on in the show.
Heritage considered the home team for the start of the NCS D1 playoffs against James Logan. The Colts get on the board first. In the first, Shannon Garcia hits a line drive that bounces off the fence in center field. Nevaeh Hall Flores scores 1-0 James Logan. Colts have 2 runners on in the second inning. Alina Perez slaps the ball down the third base line, staying fair. Bases clearing double for Perez as Ava Medellin and Cruzwelda Pasut go home. 3-0 Colts. But the Patriots score 4 runs in the bottom of the third. 2 of those runs coming from this Michaela Garrison hit down the third base line. Michaela Mortimer and Skylar Stroh score. Heritage takes a 4-3 lead. But this game was a dogfight. Colts take back the lead in the fourth. Shannon Garcia gets another hit deep to center, again hitting the fence. Perez and Aaron Garcia are brought home, and after another run scores, Colts lead 6-4. Bottom of the fifth, Heritage now down by 1. Trinity Johnston belts one into the gap to right center. Garrison slides into home, and he's safe. Tie ball game, but Heritage gets runners at the corner. Hannah Hegan gets a hit to left center that finds some grass. Johnstone goes home as Patriots get back on top 7-6. Colts down to their last out. The hard chopper goes to Johnstone, throws to Mortimer to record the final out. Heritage wins this back and forth battle. Garrison and Johnstone both with 2 RBI.
Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of athletes who inspire us.
Jake Vanderbrook joins us now with the story of perseverance in the face of tragedy.
That's right, Robert. It's never easy to lose a loved one, especially at a very young age. Natalie McCarroll lost her father when she was just 9 years old. Natalie continues to push through the adversity by making a splash while honoring her loving father.
It's just another day in the pool for Lee's Natalie McCarroll. Sports continues to play a big role for the McCarroll family.
So growing up, our whole family was super competitive. I was the youngest, but I was tough and I had that grit to be competitive with my sisters.
From kicking a soccer ball to shooting a basketball at a very young age, Natalie's father, Kevin McCarroll, was a big role model for this hungry athlete.
So my dad was probably one of my biggest supporters. He came to every practice, every game. He was always my backbone of support systems.
But in May of 2014, tragedy struck hard. Kevin was shot and killed in San Jose. He was just 49 years old. A devastating loss for this tight-knit family.
It seemed surreal. It was terrifying, and I mean, processing losing my dad at 9 years old back in 2014 seems so long, but so recent ago.
It's a very painful wound that we often still think about. It was shocking, and it was something incomprehensible.
Kevin wasn't just a role model for Natalie, but he was also her life coach.
He was my coach in life. A really good quote that I remember him by is, "You never just lose, you either win or you lose and learn." So I carry a lot of what he said through me now and through my sports career and everything like that.
With their father watching them, this family continues to support each other every step of the way.
They gave me the strength to know that I had to step up for them. So they stepped up for me, and I stepped up for them, and we've become even closer through this.
In 2021, Lee High School announced its inaugural season of water polo. So, Natalie decided to give water polo a try.
Our first couple practices were pretty difficult. We didn't have that many people starting out, so we were all trying to work through it together.
From there, Natalie elevated her game to a whole new level. This past season, the Indiana commit racked up 92 goals with 60 assists, leading the Longhorns to their first ever CCS title.
Winning CCS was surreal. It was definitely a long, hard-fought journey. We wouldn't have been able to win CCS without all of the efforts of our team, our coach, and the program growing through the 2 years that we were together.
The dedication, the commitment, and the energy that she brought for these past 2 years I've been her coach have been just perfect. It's what every coach would dream to have.
As Natalie heads off to college, this hard worker will be making waves in the pool while honoring her loving father.
Sports definitely became an outlet for me to keep my dad in remembrance. I feel connected to him, but also I feel a release of the stress. That really keeps me bonded to my dad and my past.
Sometimes when life gives you puddles, you can still make a big splash. Natalie McCarroll continues to take her best step forward on a daily basis.
Sky's the limit for this wonderful athlete. Natalie always made the ask to wear number 5. Why? Well, because it's what her father Kevin wore back when he was playing sports.
Nice. Such tragedy, but I'm glad to see that she is overcoming it.
Absolutely.
Yep, doing well.
Mara-West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mara-West Merit Award.
Here's Sophia Gandara talking about her favorite teacher, Heather Amantula.
My favorite teacher is Miss A. Amanatula. She pushed me so much into learning a subject I used to hate in freshman year. From the amount of teachers in freshman year that were only teaching for not really the fun of it, she really showed me English, how much I love it. And she truly is amazing. I love talking to her, and she is just a good teacher.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match as we head to Oracle Park for the San Francisco League title game.
And Los Lomas meets Redwood Christian in the NCS Division III playoffs. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal High promo code for the best possible price.
Sally was born to be a champion. She knows that all conversations start with making the right connections. A talent that Sally continues to use today at Service Champions Heating and Air, where you'll always talk to a live champion. We're now offering $88 AC tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice, but turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale, get a king for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $700. Plus, get a free adjustable base. Shop now at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Record-breaking superstar Ed Sheeran returns to North America. The Mathematics Tour in the rounds. Bay Area, it's finally your turn to see him live at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, Saturday, September 16th, 2023, with special guests Russ and Maisie Peters. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The album Equals is available everywhere. For more, visit EdSheeran.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group and AEG Presents.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment. Learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week's game is the City League title game played at Oracle Park.
Lowell beat Washington in both meetings between the two teams this season, but this one was for it all in the game played on Thursday.
Adrian Soriano here at Oracle Park for the City League title game between Lowell and Washington. The Eagles get on the board first with an RBI single, then Washington executes the double steal to perfection as Cal Chu scores 2-0 Eagles after one. Finn Hunter Kenny was brilliant from that point on, Finn getting one of his 10 strikeouts on the game here. Bottom two now when Gabriel Leung lines one to center for a base hit. Elias Grossfogel and Thomas McGrath score, and it's tied up at 2. Lowell takes the lead a short time later as the pitch gets away. Angelo Ornelas Rafael races in to score and has a little trouble with the brakes, but it's 3-2 Cardinals. Lowell gets another run here as the throw to third gets away. That allows Gabriel Leung to score, and it's 4-2 Lowell Cardinals in the lead. Reggie Fong keeps the line moving with the shot to center field for a double. Jeremy Tam comes in to score, and it's 5-2 Lowell Cardinals. Liam Mahoney up to bat now, and Liam goes the other way for extra bases as Reggie Fong comes in to score. 6-2 Lowell after 2. Bottom three now, and Jeremy Tam hits one to right for a base hit as Gabriel Leung scores. Lowell gets one more on a bases-loaded walk, and it's 8-2 Cardinals after 3. Lowell on the board again in the 5th as Liam Mahoney grounds one to right for a base knock as Jeremy Tam comes home. Washington gets one back in the 6th as Andrew Kim hits one to second. Lowell gets the out at first, but Omar Anderson scores. 2 down in the 7th now when Jeremy Tam makes the catch for the final out as the Lowell Cardinals win the City League title and punches their ticket to the NorCal playoffs. Here's Finn Hunter Kenny after the game. Congratulations to the Lowell Cardinals, your 2023 City League champions.
I knew I had my teammates behind me, and we came out here, we had a job to do, and we got it done. It means everything. We worked our butts off to get here. And, last year we couldn't get it done, but this year it was the year.
A little chat at home plate before the NCS D3 quarterfinal matches. Redwood Christian battles Las Lomas. Both starting pitchers were outstanding. Here's Craig Yanagiara getting one of his 11 punch-outs in the ballgame. And for Las Lomas, Alessandro Martinez Cabrera recorded 7 strikeouts, including this K. No score after 3 innings. Bottom of the 4th, runners on the corners for Sam Quiros, who lays down an excellent bunt. No play at the plate. The throw to first is not in time. Yanagiara scores 1-0 Eagles. Redwood Christian looking to extend its lead, but Sam Lapping fires a dart to Brady Wright, who slaps the tag to get the runner out. Phenomenal play there. Still 1-0 in the top of the 6th until Brady Wright hits a grounder to the second. The second baseman cannot make the play. Daniel Downs scores and we're tied at 1, but the Eagles would tack on 3 runs in the 6th. Quiros goes with the safety squeeze, and once again, Yanagiara scores. It's 4-1 Eagles at the end of 6 innings. Top 7. Las Lomas not going away just yet, trailing 4-2. Daniel Downs finds the grass out and right for an RBI single. Noah Lathrop scores. 4-3 Eagles. 1 out. Tying run is at second. 3-2 pitch. Connor Eberhard gets the strikeout. Then Joshua Nixon fires to the Gavin Finucci to record the final out. Woo! Strike him out, throw them out. Redwood Christian advances to the NCS D3 semifinals, beating Los Lomas 4-3.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
All 5 of our volunteer winners will receive their checks from Lexus of Stevens Creek at our awards banquet Sunday, May 21st. Each week, Gallo Salami helps us catch up with athletes being recruited by top colleges.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Landon Stump from Live Oak. The 6'3" senior right-hander has committed to play at UCLA.
He's a good one. Coming up, back to the CCS Division I bracket with Los Gatos and St. Ignatius.
And Bishop O'Dowd takes on Alhambra. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank. Back to the CCS Division I baseball bracket, where the De Anza Division champion, the Los Gatos Wildcats, earned the number 4 seed in Division I.
The Cats taking on the Wildcats from St. Ignatius, SI finishing as one of the 4 teams tied for 4th in the WCAL. The 2 Wildcats clawing it out in this quarterfinal game Saturday morning.
It's a battle of the Wildcats here in Los Gatos for this CCS D1 first-round matchup between St. Ignatius and Los Gatos. Bottom 1, Los Gatos looking for a knock, but Evan Smith makes a fine snag in the hot corner to get out of the inning. SI looking to strike first in the 3rd, but our CCS Baseball Player of the Year, Carter Johnstone, fields it, touches second, and fires at the Donovan Freed for the 6-3 double play. Jackson Short looking strong on the bump. No runs allowed on 2 hits with 2 strikeouts for the outstanding senior. No score after 5 innings. In the 6th, SI looking to get sneaky on the bases, but Drew DeLahey throws a beautiful one-hopper to Johnstone, who slaps the tag to get the runner out. But St. Ignatius turns it up a few dials in the 7th. Rocco Giametti crushes this ball out the deep right center field. This ball stays in the yard for a leadoff double. Then bases juiced for Evan Smith, who smacks this ball out the left. Leonard Beatty and Emmett Johnson score 2-zip SI. Crazy play here. High fly ball out the left field. AJ LaPava makes the catch. Runner tags, heading for home. Here comes the throw, and the runner is out. But then the runner, who is at second, gets caught in a rundown, and the runner went out of the baseline, so it's a 7-2, 6-4 triple play. Book it. To the bottom half, Los Gatos down to their final out, and Archer Horn gets the better the swing as St. Ignatius advances to the CCS D1 semifinals, beating Los Gatos 2-0.
The Bulldogs taking part of the national anthem right before Alhambra hosts Bishop O'Dowd in the NCS D2 quarterfinals, and this game was a pitcher's duel. Cameron Miller gets one of his 5 strikeouts of the game for the Bulldogs. On the other end, Matt Orozco was on the mound for the Dragons and was on fire. 5 punch-outs for the talented senior. Jump to the top of the 4th, Cole Pugsley slaps a hit to right for a base knock, and the senior daps up his coach at first. The very next batter, Owen Merritt, sends a hard roller to right center. Pinch runner Sebastian Ultreras crosses home plate. Dragons get on the board first, 1-0. Orozco getting some help from his defense as Stanford commit Rashad Hayes scoops up the grounder, throws a Pugsley to end the 5th inning. The outstanding shortstop is only a sophomore. Bulldogs looking to make a run in the bottom of the 6th. After a walk, Daniel Pulaski sends a hit to left, rolling into the outfield. Both runners later advance bases. 2 outs, Siraj Shabazz comes in for relief and rings up the batter. O'Dowd escapes Martinez with a 1-0 upset win over Alhambra, holding the Bulldogs to just 4 hits, and will take on Cardinal Newman in the NCS D2 semifinals.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Anthony Potestio from the Heritage Baseball Team. Anthony with an outstanding 3.8 GPA.
Albany's Construction presents the Dirty Work Play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work Play goes to Anissa Brewer from Panola Valley. Anissa with an amazing sliding catch in center field for the Spartans. Anissa Brewer doing the dirty work just like all the hard-working folks at Albany's Construction. Please join us on our social media for great videos and lots of information. Follow us on Instagram and lots of fun stuff on TikTok, so check us out. At 49ers Cal High is our handle. Following us makes it much easier to tag you in our stories.
And remember, you can order videos from any of the games played on our shows. Scan the QR code on your screen to order. And subscribe to our YouTube site to get notified when new videos are available to watch.
Coming up, our NCS SunPower Electric game as Clayton Valley and James Logan meet in the NCS Division I baseball playoffs.
And Lee meets Fremont in CCS Girls Softball as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous. Woo!
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
This is not the year to sleep on the Quakes. Our fiercest rivals on the biggest stages. And we're making our house even louder. It's about to be crazy. This year we celebrate our past and kick off the future of soccer in the Bay with California's biggest Cinco de Mayo party. Getting ready to show off for the world in 2026. It's time to wake up, because there's an earthquake coming.
Tonight's second SunPower Electric game is the NCS Division I playoff game with Clayton Valley, the 3rd seed, taking on upset-minded James Logan.
The Colts picking up a big upset win in the first round as the 11 seed upsetting 6th seeded Foothill. It's our NCS SunPower Electric game. Robert was there.
Electric game.
Today's big game features 2 league champions going at it in the second round of the NCS playoffs. For the Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles, look for Elliott Webb to take the mound for Clayton Valley. Webb going 4-0 in league play, just a sophomore, the right-hander, very impressive. Jackson Garcia will be on the bump for Logan. He is a senior with a 1.02 ERA, 7-1 on the season with 57 strikeouts. Outstanding pitching featured in this NCS playoff game. It is our NCS SunPower Electric game. Top of the first, James Logan threatening as Jordan Medina sends this one sharply down the line and left, a fair ball and a double for Funky Cole Medina. Next batter is Jesus Vasquez, who shoots it through the left side. Racing around third and heading for home is Medina, and he is safe at the plate. 1-0 James Logan Colts in the lead. Clayton Valley 2 on bottom of the first, and Kyle Connolly sends a low liner deep to left and over the fence in a hurry. That's a 3-run blast for Connolly and a 3-1 Clayton Valley lead. Lots of great defense in this game to keep it tight. Here's the Eagles' Isaiah Landry in left with a pretty diving catch for the Ugly Eagle. The Colts just as good as Medina races in and makes this diving grab. The Colts get a bit closer in the 4th inning. A runner on for Joshua Paris, who rips it to the right side. The throw gets away at the plate. Scoring is Travian Martinez. It's 3-2. Let's go! 2 on for the Colts in the 5th inning. Martinez at the plate, and he gets a clutch base hit, slicing it to right field. We have a play at the plate. The outfielder picks up the ball. Here comes the throw. Here comes the runner, and he is... You gotta tag the plate. He's safe. And we're tied at 3-all. The Colts looking to take the lead. Runner at third. The ball is popped to right. There to make the catch is Miles Walton, who fires a strike to the plate to nail what would have been the go-ahead run and end the inning. That play was huge by Miles. Bottom 5 and the Ugly Eagles take the lead as Nico Olson lifts it to shallow right, and this is nothing but trouble as it drops in, allowing the go-ahead run to score. That's Josiah Morris. As Clayton Valley advances to play San Ramon Valley next week, we talk with Kyle Connolly about his first inning 3-run homer.
Not too many situations come up like that. I'm happy I was the one that was able to do it, but I mean, like I said, there's many emotions going. It was the first inning. I've been lighting up the ball pretty well, but
The league champion Lee softball team is headed to the playoffs.
We'll hear from the girls at the Ricus Center early in the week, then show you their first round highlights from CCS.
And we are here at the Ricus Center for Human Enhancement, where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the outstanding softball team from Lee High School. Make some noise! So we're going to start off with Sophia Gandara. So Sophia, congratulations on this team winning league play in the Santa Teresa West Division. What does this league title mean for you and this program?
A lot, seriously. From where we came from last year to now is crazy. How much work we've put into as a team. I just love these girls so much. They're so amazing, and they did so much for me, and work together. We have a flow.
Let me go over to Kirsten Lowe. Kirsten, where are you? There you are. So you're batting .600 away. You're having a phenomenal season. So how do you establish that confidence when you're in the batter's box?
I mean, since I've been on the softball team, I've had such great leaders, so I just wanted to be that person for our team this year because we have a lot of underclassmen, and also we got 4 new amazing coaches this year that have high expectations for us, so I just want to set the level and be confident.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And finally, I'm making my way over to Elise Hanetta. Now you guys are focused on the postseason, so what is it going to take for this team to make a run come playoff time?
During this league, we've just been really confident and having positive energy, and I think we just need to carry on our positive energy and our teamwork as a team and unity into CCS, and I think we can do really well.
Elise Hanetta, and ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Now take us out with a cheer.
1, 2, 3 horns. It's Lee taking on Fremont CCS Division II. Great play to start this one from Fremont catcher Alexia Sanchez with a dive. Lee Sophia Gandara doing a great job on the mound for the Longhorns, getting one of her 8 Ks in the game there. Lee scoring early and often. Here's a Liana Snyder with a 200-foot bomb to the base of the fence. Scoring is Elise Hanetta, 2-0 after 1. 2 more for the Longhorns in the second. Brianna Buckman sends it to right center. The catch is made by Linda Zuno, but Hanetta scores. The Longhorns up 4-0 after 1. Gandara keeps rolling along as the sophomore was nearly untouchable throughout. More Lee, this is Carissa Sanchez sending a screamer to right, and when it gets past the fielder, Sanchez is able to make it all the way to third. Kirsten Lowe then singles up the middle. Sanchez comes in to score, and it's a 7-0 league Longhorn lead. Later in the fifth, Alana Snyder crushes this one to the fence in left center. Scoring is low, and the Longhorns are on their way. One more for Lee. Brianna Buckman takes it deep to right center field. One hop to the fence. Snyder scores, and the Lee Longhorns advance to the Division II semifinals next week. A big game on the mound for the sophomore, Sophia Gandara.
Coming up, Saratoga takes on Cappuccino in the CCS Division V bracket.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for baseball.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. The Saratoga Falcons are coming off a terrific season with their star pitcher Lucas Dennis giving up just 1 earned run in 25 innings pitched this season.
Yeah, he's turning some heads. The Falcons meeting Cappuccino in the first round of CCS Saturday morning.
Adrian Soriano here in San Bruno for the CCS D5 quarterfinal between Saratoga and Cappuccino. The Falcons get on the board first as the drop third strike gets away. Cappuccino gets the out at first, but Samanya Ram scores 1-0 Saratoga. But Cappuccino responds in a big way in the bottom half. Jake Brewer hits this one high and deep to center. That one is gone. A grand slam for Jake as the Mustangs jump ahead 4-1 after 1. Bottom 2 now, and Nathan Balch adds on with a grounder to short. Saratoga gets the out at first, but Cameron Chin scores 5-1 Cappuccino. The Mustangs looking for more, but Keon Temuri slides in to make the catch. Still 5-1 Cappuccino after 2. Meanwhile, Declan Mendel was dominant on the mound for Cappuccino. Declan getting one of his 11 strikeouts on the day here. Bottom 5 now, and Jake Brewer continues his big game at the plate with a shot to center field. That falls in for a stand-up double as Ryan Burton comes in to score. 6-1 Mustangs after 5. 2 down in the 7th now, and Mendel gets the strikeout to end it as Cappuccino wins it 6-1 to move on to the CCS Division V semifinal, where they will take on Kings Academy next week.
The Harker School helps us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Myra Suarez from Luis Valdez Leadership Academy talking about her parents.
Most definitely, I would want to thank them for everything they've done. All their hard work, their sleepless nights, everything they've had to go through. I just want them to know that I was worth it, and I'm so grateful that they did that, because I know I might not say it every day, but I definitely see it. I definitely see, their tiredness when they get home.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Last weekend, the Harker Conservatory held its annual senior showcase for a sold-out crowd. Graduating seniors performed a selection from their chosen disciplines and received certificates for completing the 4-year Harker Conservatory program. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Lowell Cardinals, winning the City League title at Oracle Park. Yep, they did it in the big house. The Lowell Cardinals, very happy. You want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets the honor next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
I'm Cindy Bianchi. I play college water polo for Pomona Pitzer, and I love the Rikus Center. They motivate me to get stronger. Even on days I don't feel like it, the community is amazing. And so with that, I'm really excited to announce the Cal High Training Tip of the Week.
I'm Andrew Havili. Today's training tip is a single leg land and load. Shay's gonna step off the box and land on one foot, making sure she lands stable, and the knee doesn't fall in, she doesn't lose balance. Go ahead one more time. Make sure we also land flat-footed, ready to jump again.
Service by Medallion brings us the Play of the Week each week.
We show you some contenders and name the play we thought was the best of the best. Here's Adrian Soriano with the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
We only have time for one play, so here it is. It's from Los Gatos. AJ Lipava makes the catch for 1, then fires to Drew Delahaye for 2. Then the Cats get the other runner in a pickle. Drew Delahaye fires to Carter Johnstone. Then Carter tosses to Santino Nanez, and the runner is out at second for the 7-2-6-4 triple play. One more time. The Los Gatos boys, y'all just won the Play of the Week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's our show for this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers Sakai Sports is up next. We'll have great playoff highlights, including St. Mary's and Whitney. So stay right there. We are coming right back.